finally have my Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Collector's Edition. I'm pissed. I am beyond pissed. If you guys been tuned to my channel, you guys know that I was already not that excited for the figure that comes in this particular collector's edition because I spent $267. Not only was I not really excited for the collector's edition, but for it to come late. I even prefaced this in my video saying that UPS, USPS, whatever, if anything has to get delivered, there's a chance of it coming late. And it just so happened to happen to me. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get through this opening. I'm going to still be excited, still be optimistic, because what comes in this collector's edition? The game itself. And that's all that matters. So, you know, I've got it. I'm going to rate it out of 1 through 10. Let's go. All right. So, you guys are just going to get my initial reaction of opening this thing. I'm not going to do a lot of edits, but I am also going to be comparing some of the stuff that's in here to some of the things that I already have. Alright, so here's the box. Here is my collector's edition. Now, if I'm going off of the box, cool presentation. I like it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the whole box. Who knows if I'm gonna even want to. I don't know. I'm just gonna get into this thing because I want to play the damn game. Cool. Let's go ahead and cut into this thing. Don't want to like damage the box, even though I want to hurry up and play. Here we go. How are you guys doing today, man? I know everybody's playing Sparking Zero, or has been playing Sparking Zero. Except me, and I'm definitely not gonna play it if I can't open this. Here we go. All right, so before we get to the figure, I want to see what everything else looks like in this box. So, what do we have here? Looks like the Sparking Zero or Dragon Ball Fusion World cards. I'm gonna set these to the side for a second. What is this? The metallic bookmarks. We will be opening this as well. The game itself. I can't wait to open this. And then, oh wow. Wow. This is the steelbook. This is the steelbook for Sparking Zero. This is actually really nice in person. I don't really care for steelbooks sometimes because they can be a little lazy, but this is fire. And then the last thing in the box, the figure. Oh, the figure. So I already gave you guys a look at the steelbook, but this is nice. This is really nice. I used to have a collection of steelbooks, but I kind of got rid of most of them. The only one that I still have is the Cyberpunk 2077. I know that's crazy. A lot of people love this game. A lot of people hated it, but I love this steelbook. It's pretty nice. But yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Next, I'm looking at these metal bookmarks. Again, I remember making a little joke in my video. I was like, Dragon Ball fans don't read. I actually read a little bit. I'm a poetry guy. I'm a poetry guy. So just throwing that out there. I thought it came with two, but it's actually one. It's actually one big bookmark with Broly on one side and then UI Goku on the other side with this little tassel at the end of it. I mean, it's cool. I may use it, I may not use it, depending on if I decide to sell this thing. I'm not too sure yet. I may just keep it. Who knows? But not bad. Now, these I was super excited about when I very first saw that there was going to be a collector's edition coming out, because I was a huge fan of Fusion World coming out before its release and all that kind of stuff. So I was excited to see that they were going to have promotional cards in this collector's edition. Now, what these will look like in person, I'm not too sure. When it comes to like promotional cards or exclusive cards, they can go either one of two ways. Either these cards will blow up in price, because these are going to be super playable cards, or with them just being exclusive, you know, the price could go up, or these could just be very, very unplayable cards or ugly cards that nobody care about, and then these are like worth a cent, 1 penny. So here we go. We're just gonna do it this way. I don't know if the cards are facing this way, but oh, okay. So UI Goku doing Kamehameha. This is an extra card. This is not like an actual character card. This is an extra card. I'm not really going to go too much in detail with how the game is played. You guys just have to watch one of my previous videos, or just have to know how to play the game. And then next, I like this card. I actually really do like this card. Next, Future Trunks. I really don't care for Future Trunks that much, but this card is pretty nice. It's like metallic all over. Not one of the best cards I've seen when it comes to collecting cards, because I have a ton of cards that I'm going to show you guys just to compare to this thing, or to these cards. And then next, Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta. Very metallic, very shiny. I think I like this one. Do I like this one the most? I dang near like Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta more. And then last card, I think. Oh my gosh. Oh. Guys. This might be one of the best cards. One of the most. I think I gotta keep this one. This isn't a character card. This is an energy marker. You guys can look that up. Again, I'm not gonna go over how the rules are played, but it has UI Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta, Jiren, Frieza, Broly. Oh. Hey. And now I have a couple cards that I'm going to show you guys to compare to these cards. This is a Super Dragon Ball Heroes card. Rest in peace to that game. I know it died this year. But this Beast Gohan card, I had to grab it when it first came out. I think it came out like a little bit after the movie had dropped. Then these next two cards, I'm not trying to flex, but they're kind of a flex. I have a card of Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta signed by the GOAT himself, Chris Sabat. I'm never selling this card. This is one of my prized possessions. It's an amazing card. And then lastly, like I said, I'm not trying to flex, but hey, this is Super Saiyan Goku Final Showdown when he's facing Frieza, and he has his iconic quote, "It's over, Frieza," signed by Sean Schimmel himself. This is, you can't really see how shiny it is from the camera, but in person this card goes crazy. And then on top of that, it's signed by the GOAT himself. Hey, I'm sorry guys, I just had to, just for the one time I had to flex. I don't really do that in person, but I just had to flex for the one time. Man. You know, these cards aren't bad. I really love this card. This card is I'm putting this in one of these. Easily putting this in one of these. I might even, next couple conventions I go to, I might try and get every voice actor to sign these over the years. Whenever I see them come through town, or if I go to a convention or something, I might try to get everybody to sign this card, and that would be insane. Now I know you guys have been waiting for me to open this figure, and I will. I just want to say that I've liked everything that's been in this collector's edition so far. Is it worth $267 of my money? Nah. But this is honestly the determining factor. If this ends up being super nice in person, and not just me going off of that picture that I saw on Twitter, then maybe it will be up to, worth that to me. I don't know. We'll see. But let's get into it. And also, I'm going to probably add like some gameplay at the end of this video. Maybe just my very first rank match, going in raw dog with not a lot of practice or anything. So we'll see how that goes. But let's go ahead and get into this. I'm scared, y'all. Whoops. Oh, don't want to cut myself. I'm scared. I'm scared, y'all. I've been waiting. Oh, let me cut the rest of this tape. Let me cut the rest of this tape off. But yeah, I've been waiting to play this game. But also, I've been kind of upset that I spent that much money on this thing. But let's see, man. Let's see. So here we go. Let me open it this way. All right. So, first impressions without opening it. I didn't think they would be this small. I'm just be honest with you guys. I didn't think they would look this small. So, now I build it. Broly doesn't look too bad, if I'm being honest with you guys. Broly does not look too bad. And he didn't look bad in the close-up pictures either. He doesn't look as bad as the picture, but it's still not as good as most figures that I own myself. All right, so these base pieces don't really snap on the way you think they do. You kind of just have to set it down and just not mess with it. So I'm holding it together as good as possible so I don't drop it. But if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, is it cool? I think so. I think it's cool. It's definitely a shelf piece, which is what it's meant to be. I mean, all figures are shelf pieces. See, there it goes. There it goes. It's already coming apart. You would think they would just have like a snapping feature so this doesn't come apart and break on you. But if I'm holding it like this, I mean, it's cool. If you got it far back, it's a cool piece. But as far as like quality wise, I still don't think it's worth everything that I spent. I still don't think it's worth $267. It is better in person, but it's not worth the money that I spent for this thing. But I like it. I like it more than I did looking at it online. So I will say that. Now I'm going to compare this. Just to compare this to something that I already have. I did bring up this figure in my I'm canceling my pre-order video. This Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Again, this is a very well detailed, well made figure. I think I bought this for $40-50. It was originally retail for like $70. But this is shitting on this guy. Like it's towering. It's towering over these two. Crazy, man. It's super crazy that this thing is towering over. And I thought when you really look at this thing, when we first got to look at it, you're thinking this is gonna be like a huge figure. It's not. It's not. So that just tells you that they really kind of skimped out on it. Now, some of the details do look a little bit better in person, but they definitely skimped out on it. And they definitely got some extra money from the people that end up buying it, like myself. Now, this last thing, a lot of people don't really mess with these kind of figures, but this is my prized possession. I had to pull this out of the closet because I don't have any space for it at the moment. This is I think a 10, 12, or 15 inch Shenron Funko Pop, guys. This thing has been sitting in my closet for some years. You guys see, well, not years, but it's been moved around. You guys can see I bought this back in 2020. This is a Funimation exclusive, and Funimation isn't even a thing anymore. That's how old this thing is, but it was a special exclusive metallic large Shinron. This thing is huge. But yeah, this is one of my prized possessions. I can't wait to open this eventually when I get a pretty decent shelf space. But yeah, this I spent like $40-50 for, right? This I spent for $40-50, right? This I spent $267, right? So let's give you guys some comparison on how they skimped out on this figure here. This could have been at least bigger. I thought this was gonna be a lot bigger than what it was, but for what it is, it's not as bad as I thought. But still, guys, it's crazy. So all in all, I think if I'm gonna rate this whole collector's edition, I'm gonna say a solid a solid 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. Not as bad as I thought it would be, but like I hate that like this comes apart as I'm holding it. But yeah, it's solid. A solid 7.5 out of 10 from me. But again, like I said, I actually liked everything else that came in it, honestly, somewhat. Like especially Steelbook is definitely the best thing to me. And then the next thing would easily be this energy marker card. The silver and gold on this thing is crazy in person, so I'm definitely gonna put a sleeve and like a hard case over it after this video. But this is what matters. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video so I can play. There might be some gameplay after this, there may be not. Whatever I end up doing, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, watching this video. See you guys all whenever I see y'all. I'm locking in. Peace.